In November of year 1930, an exhausted fur trapper walked into a thriving village on the shores of Lake Anjikuni, looking for shelter from the brutal Canadian freeze. But when he called out, nobody answered. The village was a ghost town, yet dinner was still cooking over cold embers. Half-woven shirts still had needles stuck in the fabric. 2,000 people had vanished in an instant. But what investigators found days later turned a simple missing persons case into one of history's most terrifying puzzles. The trapper was Joe LaBelle, a man who knew the northern wilderness like the back of his hand. He had visited this Inuit community many times. They were hospitable, experienced survivalists. LaBelle checked the storehouses. They were packed with fish and meat. If the village had fled an attack or famine, they would have taken their food and rifles. But the weapons were still leaning against the walls inside the tents. Terrified by the unnatural silence, LaBelle braved the sub-zero temperatures and hiked to the nearest telegraph station to alert the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. When the Mounted Police arrived, they expected to find signs of a forced evacuation or an animal attack. Instead, they uncovered 3 clues that defied logic. Clue number 1. Just outside the village perimeter, they found the community's sled dogs. All of them had died of starvation, still tied to their posts. For an Arctic community, dogs are life. They would never be abandoned to starve. Clue number 2. The local burial ground had been desecrated, but this wasn't animal scavenging. Every single grave had been carefully dug up, the bodies removed, and the earth piled neatly beside the empty pits. While investigating, the police interviewed trackers along the region. A few nights prior to the disappearance, multiple witnesses reported seeing a massive glowing object in the sky, changing shape over Lake Anjikuni. Skeptics claim the story was an exaggeration popularized by newspapers of the era. But the Royal Canadian Mounted Police records from that month remain heavily redacted, and the fate of those 2,000 villagers has never been solved. The empty village of Anjikuni remains a chilling mystery frozen in time. Subscribe for more unsolved history.